forget again, for this length of time. You're talking now, what, 2 months, 2.5 months? And just being able to see my kids' routine, from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, like that's something that we normally don't get to see. So it's been a great time for me, honestly.
With the Warriors, the thing that I always marvel at has been y'all's culture. Honestly, like y'all's culture has been something that is second to none. I mean, when you look across the board and you see how selfless you guys are, how much you guys share the ball, the locker room seems amazing. Just
when you speak of our character and all of those things about the Warriors, I think when you look at who the leader of our team is, I am definitely the vocal leader. I don't think that's a surprise, but the leader of our team is Steph. And Steph he's extremely selfless. It's never about what can I do for Steph or how Steph feels or can I get this shot for Steph. Now, obviously, yes, he's going to shoot the ball, but his worry is always everyone else, and it's never me, me, me. And when your leader is like that, everyone else, you have to fall in line. And so I think not only did it shape our team, but it shaped the entire organization, because that's who we're all following. That's the face of this thing. That's, our leader. That's who we're all looking to. When things go wrong, like what we trying to do? We trying to get Steph a shot. We trying to get the ball in Steph's hand. He carries that on the floor, but he also carries that off the floor as well. And I think, he's one of the best examples I've had, but also one of the best examples for all of us. He lives by a certain standard. And that's a great thing to get people to follow.
Where, you're being a role model and things like that, but you don't want to take away from what your personality is, because that's your role. That's your personality, and that's what makes you who you are.
And so I remember Richard Jefferson, who I think RJ was with us my first and second year, maybe just my first year. RJ was with us, and RJ I got a few texts, and I'm like, I'm stressed out. Like, yo, I'm not making enough money to be watching 2,500, 3,500 leave from my check. Like, I'm sick when that check come in and I see that league fines. I'm sick about it. And RJ told me, he said, Draymond, listen, stop worrying about checks. It'll make you a lot more money than it's going to cost you. So stop worrying about it and be who you are. If you stop being who you are, the league not going to want you anyway. So just be who you are and don't worry about those fines. And so, I really took that to heart, and I try not to worry about it and just play my game and bring that fire and that passion. And, I've had times where it spilled over, but for the most part, it's worked pretty well.
It's worked out pretty. I mean, shoot, y'all should have 5 of 5 champions, honestly. So if we're talking about, 3 in 5 years, 5 straight finals, it's worked out pretty. I'd say it's worked out pretty well.
Absolutely. And a couple breaks here and there, and we may have more than 3, but that's the game. That's how it works out. But, I think we've had one of, if not the best 5-year runs in league history. I can't complain about that at all. Like, I think it's worked pretty well. And it ain't done working.
You guys are reloading. Like I said, y'all are,